Go ahead.
Like he said, it was a tough loss for us Monday. And one first thing coach told us when he got in the locker room, he said, just keep your head up. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. And we got a big one coming up against Arkansas, and that's what we did. Everyone just kept their head up. Everyone just played their heart off and said, let's go. It's nobody gonna feel sorry for us. So that's what we did. We came here and try to play the best basketball we could play.
Yeah, and my number one stat I used to always say when I was a head coach at Memphis, this is my 10th year, but my first 8 years, 7 at Memphis, and my first year at Georgia Tech, I had a streak of not losing 3 games in a row. And I used to always say the ability to bounce back was so important. And so our guys have done an outstanding job. In my time, they've been able to always bounce back. And I'm just telling you, it is hard to do when you come off of a loss to bounce back like that. And that's the being resilient for these young men and to do it here. I mean, it's a hard place to play at. And this is a very good team. Gafford is great. Yeah. I think Isaiah Joe.
Could shoot.
I mean, he's an unbelievable shooter.
Yeah,
unbelievable. And he missed some today, but I'm just telling you, that kid is phenomenal shooter.
Yeah.
And so it was a great bounce back. Life's funny how that works, and just that's the game of basketball. That's why you play the game.
Yep.
I thought Jose's leadership from his quarterbacking from the first minute of the game to the very last minute was outstanding. And I don't know how many guys have come in here as a point guard and played 40 minutes and win a game. As the point guard against their press, in all the years at Arkansas, all the teams, a point guard has started and played 40 minutes and have been able to win a game like that, playing all 40 minutes. That's not easy to do. And he had 9 defensive rebounds. We took some charges, and the last play by Khalid where he dove on the floor. We always talk about first to the floor or 50-50 balls, and that was really big. And I want to say at shoot around today, it was awesome because Coach Kremens traveled with us, and then Coach Richardson came to shoot around, and those two, two of the great coaches, obviously, of ever in the college basketball, and so being able to share some time with both of those, legends was awesome. So they were both at shoot around today.
I mean, I did with it pretty good. We got to win. My team got to win. But I'm proud that they believe in me to play me 40 minutes and just believe I can make plays. And that's why I do it for my team, and they help me. It's not as easy as you think, but my guys got my back. They talk to me. They talk to me the whole game and tell me just keep playing, and that's what really gets me going. And I just do it for them.
And like I've said all along, we're still a very young team. And, I knew going in this year, and Jose knows because I've told him this over and over to the team, we're a team, we lose a really good player in Josh Okogie to the draft. So I knew going in this year we were going to have to be perfect in a lot of areas, in our defense and our execution. And we're not a team that can be a juggernaut that can just show up. We can lose to Gardner-Webb or we can beat at Arkansas. And part of that is us, it's us being perfect in the things that we can control, and we hang our hat on defense, and that's what we do. And when we defend at a high level, we're a very good basketball team.
Yeah, I think Arkansas was down 1. Joe missed a 3. Blowout. Sometimes with time slow, the guy has to slow it down, and he just took it right to him and got a 3-point lead. I guess remember that play and.
I just remember in the scouting report, coach said, just try to push the ball as fast as you can, or push it when you can, and be smart about it. And that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to play basketball. I wasn't really thinking of slow it down or anything. I saw opening, and then my team, my coach said, and before the game, and they press a lot. So you get a rebound, just keep going.
Coach Pastner, you mentioned the game prep. Did part of that include Jalen Harris tonight? I think he had 4 assists, 2 turnovers, not as well as he's been doing.
Yeah, of course, Jalen Harris, I think he had like 7 assists to 1 turnover, and I had thought maybe he would be the best athlete on the floor, or based on film, he's going to be he's one of the best, if not the best athlete on the floor. But what I would tell you is, we have hung our hat, at my time at Georgia Tech, we have hung our hat on the defensive end. We pride ourselves on defense. That's who we are. It's our identity. That's who we've got to be. And if, we talk about getting 7 3 stops throughout the game and really just defending and staying true to our rules and principles, and we believe in that. That's what we do, and that's who we are. And when we defend at a high level, I think we're a really, really good team, and that's been all through the 3 years since I've been here at Georgia Tech. And if you look at our numbers, it says it. And when we don't defend, it just makes it hard for us. And tonight we defended well. We were good in transition defense too. That was a big thing. We were good in transition defense. But I'm just telling you, Arkansas is really good. I know they're very young. Coach Anderson, I've known a long time, is an outstanding coach. He's one of the best in the country. They are a very, very good basketball team, and they will only get better as the year goes on. They got some studs on that team.
I know Gardner-Webb hit 52% the other night. What was the difference? Your defense looked like more like what you've been doing.
Yeah, well, you know what, the Gardner-Webb one, that falls on me. We went away from our rules to worrying about more on the matchups on some things, and we went away from some of our principles and rules. And what happened was number 25 for them ended up having 20 points the first half. We were so worried about taking away the 3, we didn't shrink the floor. We always talk about shrinking the floor, having the floor shrunk. 5 guys guard the basketball. We didn't do a good job on that on Monday. Partly that's on me, and so our first year here defensively, we were 5th in the country in KenPom defensive efficiency. We led the ACC in field goal percentage defense and 3-point percentage defense last year. So we were an elite defensive team. Last year we were a good defensive team, and this year, until our Monday's game, we were at a high level, like a great defensive team. Monday we weren't good, and today we were much better. And so we have to hang our hat on the defensive end. It's our only way of survivability to win games has got to be through defense.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.